This is the crypto day morning for the first day of September 2018. Bitcoin's up a lot at $766.62, well overextended from the 18 average on this 2-day time frame. This is in September 1st of 2018, a little over 2 years ago, but for a reversal in trend. Band flatten out. It's got to come back to it at some point, whether through price or time, and then it's got to break below it, like was seen back here. Come back to it, which was seen right here, and then break it. Oh, it tried, but it never got below this level of support. So as we see a decline, there we are back to correctionary phase. So now for reversal of trend, all it needs to do is break down below the 18 and pretty much goes somewhere around 500 and something. There we have it. There's the established support. Back to the band. Once it breaks this, it's bear market city. Oh, it's not doing so. It's actually supporting it. That's like a bullish setup, and yeah, continuing a bullish setup. New highs, and okay, back to this band, and there we are, established support. There we are, breakdown below the 750, bear market city, but it's showing bullish strength on the 18 now, and it got barely above the last highs, and yeah, that's established support, but it's just breaking out again. We'll have to wait for it to. Wow, what a break! We have to wait for it to correct. It's there. Band's not flat. No, it's flat now. Okay, now we need to establish support. There we go. There we go. Wait a second here. We're supposed to resist. That's a bullish setup actually, and yeah, whatever. Okay, band flattened out. Establish support. Damn, this bullish setup. Okay. No band flattening there. 16,000. This is crazy. There's the band flattening. Okay, and establish support back to the band. Bear market city. There's the established support. Now, lower highs, lower lows. Oh, the 18. It's not bullish anymore. Nope. So there we are. We're going to make a lower low. No. Lower high. Okay, this is... Okay, there we go. Breakdown. But, okay, wait a second. What's... The market just gets to the point of, okay, bear market, why aren't you doing this? You said back here it was a bear market. You resisted the 18 correctly, and that was a little scary here. It's not supposed to go up like this or like this. And if it is, and it's going to be a failed move, why didn't it have a bigger decline? This one was pretty good because it did at least make a lower low to this. But this last one didn't. And now it's just spending a lot of time amongst the 18 average of highs. I know it's only 2 days, but the fact that it got up to it, that's very concerning on a bear market point of view. But it hasn't broken that trend. Of course, the concern for this getting above here. It's another way of me putting out or stating that this last 4 or 5 months, pretty close to even a half a year, has been interesting in the fact that, yes, the 6,000 level has held. And in the failed move, fast move situation, when the setups do not play out, well, to me, that's a fast move in the opposite direction. So the longer the last few months have been where it's just been chopping up and down, you're waiting for it to lower low. The previous, this is the previous back in like February, 6,000. And you like get a lot of time, more than normal. Even back in May, you could say, oh, this has been a decent correction. This thing has got enough energy to get going. Well, it's got more energy when you look at it from that point of view, and not breaking this level of support. It seems a fast move has a very likelihood of happening one side or another, because as mentioned, it can't continue to make lower highs and matching lows. And it's obviously up still very well from when I started this at around 700, 10x, when it looked like it was already up a lot then. So overall, long-term correction, yeah, it's been one of those ones where monthly chart, it's still correcting in that of a bull market. And just to finish this off on a short-term level, looking at this on a 3-hour time frame, since this low, multiple times hit there, and this level of resistance was just really big, and as you can see, failed breakout here because it came right back down to this low. So the fast move is only this instant push down, and that was it. And then getting above here, stabilizing an area it couldn't stay that long for the last time, finding and holding support where resistance was, the 18 doing all of this beautiful stuff. And since that point, it has established a level of resistance. It has established some support. The support just happens to align with this level of resistance. It's currently showing strength amongst the 18 average of highs via having 6 or 7, about a half a dozen periods within the 18 highs. So that is how I'm looking at these markets. Now the altcoins, Bitcoin's the worst performer for the most part, because a lot of the other coins are outperforming Bitcoin very well right now. Dash is doing very well. I'm not going to put the charts up, but EOS is doing pretty well. Redcoin has had a good push today. And when these other coins go, they're going to most certainly over and underperform Bitcoin along the way. So that whatever this move happens to be, it's most likely going to be Bitcoin starts a rally and gets going for pretty good, a decent gain or many legs higher. And within such, I wouldn't be surprised if the altcoins have a good run from anywhere between 5 to 20 weeks, somewhere in that range, where they just would go much higher against Bitcoin. So all the altcoins you see against Bitcoin will start to start its reversal in trends against Bitcoin, thus trading profits against those coins. Bull market city, of course. That's what I would expect. And of course, if this thing ends up resisting the 18 and it pulls through, then I would be looking for all the other coins to sell off at larger percentiles, thus going down against Bitcoin, as has been the case for most of the year for most of the altcoins. And just quickly looking at this 3-day chart in here, which, again, I was very concerned that I didn't find support at about 6,700. But since that bottom and the free fall move finished, there has been no downtrend, as you've had 3 candles up to get to the 18, a down one, but really a sideways one that followed, 2 very good green candles that went from below the 18 lows to the 18 highs. The 18 is now completely, basically sideways, and a complete correctionary move on this one, and now doing such so far, just like a pause move. Okay, you had this gain and it's just sitting there. So there's no big selling, not like this big move higher, 3 good green candles and then 4 red candles. None of that type of stuff going on. So movement above like this level, we've already seen that resistance. It's going to be a test of the 8,500, but once they actually get taken out. And there's going to come a time where that'll be the case, whether it happens now or after the big plunge lower. And it seems to me that I would guess right now that there's a pretty good chance that we will see uh, decently higher prices before we see lower ones. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'll be right. The market's always going to do what it's going to do. You're never bigger. No one is bigger than the market, as everyone is a player and a part of the situation. And for myself, what's the best strategies I can use and such, and I always like to imply them. And yeah, I got buy orders ready at 3,000, but it's a small percentage of my bankroll compared to the rest. That if the markets keep going higher, well, then they'll stay in dollars, at least from the TUSD code. And then I can always add more later on if the markets go higher, because in a bull market situation, my portfolio would be going much higher as Bitcoin prices would be larger. And if the altcoins go up and such, then trading them and getting more sell orders and buy orders helps that too. And thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye bye.